Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It's August 11th, 2022 and Nico has traveled to Valencia in order to finalize his transfer. Also, Frenkie Young's agents are in Barcelona in order to meet with the club to discuss the future of the player, and Xavi has confirmed that Aubameyang will not be leaving the club during this summer transfer window. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, my name is Mo and I created this channel so it can be a one-stop shop for all Barcelona fans where they can come here and get the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Whether it be transfer rumors, injury updates, post-match analysis, or anything else, you will find it here. So I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Now I'll begin with the news that Barcelona trained today after having a day off ahead of their first La Liga match that will take place on Saturday, August the 13th at the Camp Nou against Rayo Vallecano. Now Barcelona have two more trainings scheduled, one on Thursday and one on Friday in preparation for their La Liga opener. Now Barcelona have confirmed to both Xavi and the squad that all the players will be registered prior to Saturday's match. Now Barcelona does have the opportunity to register some of the players, however they have refused to do this because they want to register all the players at the same time. In fact, when Barcelona first applied for the registration of the new signings and the contract renewals after the activation of their third economic lever, La Liga informed them that Barcelona could register some of the players but not all of them. Now after Barcelona activated their fourth economic lever, this allowed them to register more players, but once again, not all of them. So Barcelona have elected to wait and register all of their players all of it at the same time, and the club have confirmed that all players will be registered prior to Saturday's match. Now on to the news that Nico Gonzalez has traveled to Valencia in order to finalize his transfer to Valencia CF. Now Nico was supposed to be Sergio Busquets' substitute in a center midfield position during this upcoming season. However, with Xavi's decision to keep Pierre-Emerick as Sergio Busquets' substitute, the club and the player have decided to send out Nico on loan so he can continue his growth and development. Now Nico will close his one-year loan until 2023 with Valencia with no option to buy, and Valencia's coach Gennaro Gattuso has guaranteed Nico a starting position in his squad. Now Nico will be getting much needed playing minutes at Valencia, where the club are hoping that he matures into his position so he can be ready to come back next summer in 2023, which is when Sergio Busquets is expected to leave the club. Now Barcelona are looking to extend Nico's contract by one more year prior to his finalization of his loan. Now another player that will be leaving the club on loan this summer is the Moroccan player Abde. Now Xavi was hoping to have Abde play with the senior team, however with the arrival of Rafinha and with the contract renewal of Dembélé, Abde has found himself without a spot on the senior team, so both the club and the player have decided to send Abde out on loan so he can continue his growth and development. Now Barcelona are hoping to follow the same formula with Abde as they did with Nico, where they will be looking to send Abde on a one-year loan with no option to buy, and they're also hoping to extend Abde's contract by one more year prior to his departure. Now another player that Barcelona are trying to follow the same formula with is Alex Coyado. Now Xavi was also hoping to have Alex Coyado play on the senior team. However, with the arrival of the new signings, Alex Coyado has found himself once again without a spot on the senior team. So the player has asked the club to send him out on loan, and it's reported that Elche is very close on finalizing the loan of Alex Coyado. Now Alex Coyado has reportedly informed the club that he wants to leave for free and he doesn't want to renew his contract, which would leave him as a free agent in the next summer of 2023. Now Barcelona are not in favor of this proposal. They would like to extend Alex Coyado's contract prior to his departure on loan. So we will have to see what Alex Coyado ends up doing with his departure. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for any new updates in regards to Alex Coyado. Now two more players that could be exiting the club are Alejandro Valde and Mika Marmol. Now in the case of Valde, it's reported that the player will be asking the club for an exit if Marcos Alonso arrives in the club, given that both Alonso and Jordi Alba would be fighting for the left back position, leaving Valde without any playing minutes. Now Barcelona would rather keep Valde on their squad, however if he wants to leave, the club will consider sending him out on loan. Now, Valde is reportedly upset with Barcelona because he believes he deserves a chance to play with the senior team given his good performance in the preseason. Now, in the case of Mika Marmol, he is one of the most promising center-back players to come out of La Masia. Now, it's reported that Mika Marmol will most likely be asking Barcelona for a permanent exit, given that with the arrival of all the new center backs, it's most likely that Mika Marmol will not have any playing minutes, not only the upcoming season, but several more seasons to follow, given that all the new signings for the center back positions are all young, such as Andreas Christensen, who's 25, Ronald Araujo and Jules Koundé, who are both 23, and Eric Garcia, who is 21 years old. So with the age of these young center backs, it's most likely that Mika Marmol, not only will he not get any playing minutes this season, but it's most likely he will not begin playing minutes the upcoming season either. So the player will be asking Barcelona for a permanent transfer, and it's most likely that the club will have to oblige to his demand. Now on to the news that Frenkie Young's agents have traveled to the city of Barcelona in order to meet with the club to discuss the player's future. Now, Barcelona would like to keep Frenkie Young on their squad. However, they will be asking the player to reduce his salary because they currently cannot afford his 19 million euro salary. Now, Frenkie Young's salary is an ascending one, so it will go up to 24 million euros the following season, and it will continue to climb with every passing season until the expiration of his contract in 2026. Now, Barcelona would like to bring Frenkie's salary under the strict pay scale that Joan Laporta has implemented at the club, where no player will earn more than 10 million euros. Now, all of the new signings have been brought under this pay scale and all of the contract renewals as well. So Barcelona are now working on negotiating with the remaining players to reduce their salaries to adhere to this strict pay scale, except of course for those players who will be leaving during this summer transfer window. Now, if Frenkie Young refuses to reduce his salary, which he has stated that he does not want to reduce his salary, Barcelona will try to convince the player to exit the club, offering him several options such as Manchester United, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and PSG. Now, there are several reports coming out of London stating that Chelsea are very close to signing Frenkie Young. Now, Chelsea have offered Frenkie Young the same salary he's currently receiving in Barcelona, and they've also offered to pay him the deferred salary that Barcelona currently owe him. Now, it's also reported that Chelsea would be offering Barcelona an agreeable amount for the transfer of the Dutch midfielder. Now, speaking of Chelsea, as I reported in yesterday's video, which I will leave the link for down below in case you want to check it out, Chelsea are preparing an offer to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Barcelona in order to reinforce their attack, given that both Lukaku and Timo Werner have left the London-based club during this summer transfer window. Xabi has confirmed today that Aubameyang will not be leaving the club because he wants to count on the player, because he considers Aubameyang an important player in his upcoming season plans. So Xabi has put his foot down and has decided that Aubameyang will not be leaving the club, especially since Memphis Depay is reportedly very close to making a permanent transfer to Juventus. Now, it's reported that the Italian club have offered Memphis Depay a 2-year contract with an 8 million euro salary, and even though Depay wanted to leave Barcelona for free so he can get a higher salary, it's reported that Juventus would be willing to pay Barcelona a symbolic transfer fee. It's not close to the 20 million euros that Barcelona are expecting, but it is also reported that Juventus would be paying Barcelona a performance bonus in the future, depending on how Memphis Depay performs for the Italian club. Now, we will end today's video with the news that Barcelona are continuing their negotiations with both Piqué and Sergio Busquets in order to issue them new contracts. Now, as I reported in previous videos, Barcelona have found criminality in the contract renewals of Gerard Piqué, Marc ter Stegen, Clement Lenglet, and Frenkie de Jong. Now, as a result, Barcelona has asked those players to revert back to their old contracts, the contracts they had prior to their contract renewals. Now, Gerard Piqué has informed the club that he would like to cancel his contract completely, and he would like to be offered a new contract for 1 more year where he wants to receive the minimum base pay. Now, Piqué has also offered to play for free for the club, and he's also offered to forgive the 52 million euros that Barcelona owe him in both deferred salaries and bonuses. Now Gerard Piqué is doing everything in his power to try to help out Barcelona financially in its biggest hour of need. Now in regards to Sergio Busquets, the player has also offered Barcelona to cancel his contract even though his contract was not implicated in the illegality that Josep Maria Bartomeu is suspected of. Now it's reported that Sergio Busquets has so far rejected all of Barcelona's proposals because he is in favor of deferring his salary over reducing his salary, unlike Gerard Piqué. Now Barcelona have offered to extend Sergio Busquets' contract for 1 more year until 2024 in order to have more time to pay him his deferred salary. However, Busquets has rejected these proposals because he wants to leave the club in the summer of 2023, where he is expected to end his career in the MLS. So the negotiations will continue with both Gerard Piqué and Sergio Busquets, where it's expected that Barcelona will issue them new contracts with lower salary in the case of Piqué and a lower salary / deferred salary combination in the case of Sergio Busquets. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, Peace Barça.